this is part 2. This is part 2. So now I'm going to show you. But now that it's bigger, it's hard for me. I'm going to try to pick it up, but it is very more heavier. It's huge, as you can see. It's humongous. It's huge. It's a lot bigger. Probably can compare. It's almost long as the platform, as you can see. Very. What I did, I just extended. I made more room. I'll tell you what I did. Well, obviously, one of the things I did, you can obviously tell. I did the indicated that it's a Republic CRUZER. I did the symbols on both sides. But the big thing is, I doubled the thing right here, where the thing goes on. I'll show you. There used to be 2 rows, now there's 3 rows, so it goes higher. So now minifigures can actually stand. That's one of the things I'm excited to show you. Minifigures can actually sit inside, because beforehand they couldn't do that. Now they can actually be inside of the ship, which is really cool and really sweet. I love it. So minifigures can sit inside the ship now, inside of it, anywhere, pretty much anywhere. They can be inside of it. There's a bigger interior, a lot more room, and then I added the triangle. These two, you can actually see the indications. You see it right here. That line, I did it on this side too. You can see it right there. So I extended the triangle. So you'll see, you're gonna see it. You can obviously tell. This is really the part it's thicker, more room, longer, and there's a lot more interior now to it. It's gonna have a lot more interior. It's awesome. And you also notice too, I changed the bridge. I made it more real. But I'll show you real quick. But I made the bridge better. So as you can see, kind of hard to tell. They're a clear piece, but yeah, that's the bridge. You can see it. I don't want to lift this thing up. It's scaring me. I don't want to. This thing cannot drop. Okay, I'll just do 100 real quick here spin so you can see the whole thing around it. But yes. So we will start. Now, one thing I'd also changed. Remember before, there's a lot of things that I changed. Obviously, it's bigger. I indication, changed the bridge, made more interior, made it bigger. But one of the things I changed too, remember before these parts right here, that beforehand, I actually had to remove them and stick them. Now I attached them to this part. And I made it too where you can individually take each part apart, where instead of lifting up the whole thing, like lifting up, remember before I had to lift up the on, I will do it anyways you can. But now there's a part where you can just take this part off and leave this on, or you can do all of it. For right now, I'm just going to take this part off, because right now we're just going to look at this interior part right here, because then we'll look at the back after. But what I was saying is, remember how beforehand, how I had to take this off, and then take this off after? Well, I did Legos where I stuck it to this part, so now it sticks. And you notice it can actually open. But I'll show you that after. But yes. So first, let's look at this part. Basically, this just comes up. I'll show you this. So yes, we'll take a look at this interior here. If I can get it. It is kind of, you got to pull it hard. Hang on, I'm going to have to put my camera down. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull it forward, but I need 2 hands to do this. So just be literally just a few seconds here. I'm just going to take it off. Here we go. There we go. And I just took it off. It basically just grabs on right here. These pieces just right there grab on to there. So that's what. And then this is the whole piece. I just basically took it up. So I'll put that piece side over here, and we will take a look at the interior. Here it is. As you see, it's a lot. You can look at it. It's a lot bigger. It's a lot bigger. So as you can see the chair right here, and I added a little desk kind of similar to the actual set. It's supposed to be similar. It's not supposed to be exact same, but I made it accurate to the vendor class. It's supposed to be vendor class. That's what it is. It's the vendor class. That's what this ship is. But the chair only moves a little bit, but I did add those little 2 gold points. But this guy will sit right here in this chair. Put his things up. He will sit there, and then this is where the Jedi come in. Well, I did have this extra there are extra little pieces in there and bombs or whatever. So I have that right there. But as you see, there's a hologram I put right here. Put a hologram from the Republic frigate. So this is 2 chairs right here that the Jedi will stand. Yoda stands, since he's small. Yoda stands right here. Like that. And then I'll have Obi-Wan and Anakin. Doing it right now. Obi-Wan and Anakin sit right here in the chairs. And then I can have R2-D2 and 3PO. Well, it's kind of getting crowded now, but that's where the Jedi, while they're like on their mission to their next, they always plan ahead. They like to sit and talk to Sidious, and then I guess there's not really room. Like I could take it out. R2-D2 and 2 are really just the maintenance, but I really don't have room for them to sit. But they can stand, I guess, right here, whatever. But it just takes up a lot of room, as you see. But yes, for the purposes, you can see it's a lot bigger now. And a lot more figures can fit in here. Beforehand, only really 2 figures. Now, look at all these figures that can fit in here. It's so awesome. But yes, we'll take 3PO out. So yes, that's really what that part's for. It's just, you have the clone sitting at the desk right here. And then you have, while they're on their mission, and then again, I'll show you, the thing can go on. The clone, the only thing that sucks is the driver can't sit there because it gets lower. Because you notice when the thing goes down, but really it's this thing. Or, yeah, it's this helmet. Because it's lower, but the Jedi, however, can sit. But again, the chair is still used. I still pretend the chair, they can sit. And there. And they can do, they can sit here, and they'll work. He'll work at his desk, flying the ship. So yeah, that person will sit there, and then. But these can stay in there while I close the thing. Oops, this is irritating. All right, so this can go on. I just had to put these back on. It came up. But yes, as you see, they're in it. But I'm going to take them out because I don't want to forget to. But yes, that is that part. Everybody, all of them can sit in there. And you see you have the communication. So that's where Jedi communicate on their next trip to the next planet. While the person flies, they sit there and communicate. So that's just a little communication area. So just get a better look at the inside. So yes, that is the interior of that part. So yes, so that's where the Jedi communicate. And then Yoda. Usually, it's a sign that Yoda stands here, and the 2 Jedi sit there, and then while they talk to Sidious. So put that back on. So get one more look. Okay, good, I already locked it. I locked my door because I don't want anybody coming in here. So yes, that was that part. Now this part, the back, right here, this thing comes up, and then it's too dark in there, but I'll pull it out, and out comes the thing I was talking about with the gunner. The clone gunner will sit at, where his ear is. That's the only thing that sucks is you can't put him in there. That's the only thing that you can't have, is him sitting in there while the thing's in there, but yes. Oops. This is only meant when they're in for battle, though. So that's what he sits at, the control panel. So that little thingy, that's what the gunner sits at. This is a little gunning station. And that basically just slides in there, and that closes. But now I will take off this so you can get a better look, because it's kind of the last. I'll show you the back first again, same kind of thing beforehand. I'll show you the back. This comes up, and out comes. Now I didn't put anything here, but I think it's the same thing. Put weapons in there, whatever, and then you can put it back in there. But yeah, you already saw that before. Same thing. You just put weapons in there, put it on, and then it goes back, and then you put that back on. But now I'm actually going to take off everything so that you can see the whole interior, what I was talking about with the chair and the maintenance thing. I'm going to show you that, but I have to take this off. By the way, if you didn't notice, on the ship, you may have noticed, you should have noticed. Ooh, I guess you might have, but this thing, this is for to take off. Now you can't hold it because it won't hold up. You can't lift it up, but this is for in order to take off. It doesn't really work that well anyways, but it does make it look cool. This thing was in order when you want to take the whole thing off. That's what that was for, but I'm going to take it off this way. So again, see, as I told you, you can see the things now stick to this. As you see, they stick. You see it? They stick now to it, like that. So that makes it easier. Now they just stick, and that whole piece comes off, and then that is the whole. That's the whole thing. And again, you saw the inside of this again. But everything comes up, and this is the inside, as you see, and this is your gunner thing again that I was talking about. That just slid. That just slid right here. But this is the thing I was talking about. You see the chair right here, with the little switch thing. This is where the regular clone would sit. He would sit right here, like that, and then he would. You can put the name. I'm not going to because we're about done here almost. But he would be the one while the moving. He will look at the gunner and look at it to make sure it's working properly. So that's like a maintenance chair to work on the guns inside the ship. Well, he is manning it. So yeah, and you can see. So yeah, he sits there. So yeah, that's a little chair there. That the clone will sit at. So yeah. So real quick before I'm about to put the thing back on because we're about done here. Again, I just realized actually I forgot. It doesn't get stuck to the thing. So it still does come out. The thing still does come out. I forgot. It doesn't. And I forgot to show you these two. I made these little turrets right here. On both sides, as you see. They just move. So little turrets right there for that part. So that just comes up like that, and then so yeah, that's just a little thing again. The storage to hold the weapons on their way to battle. and that goes back on top like that. One more time. So yeah, it's a box. Alright, so this is it. We are about done here. Get one more look at the interior. See the inside. The chair. That's the whole inside. And you have all this right here. The gunner thing. Okay, I'm going to put the top back on now. And that is all of it. Alright, so let's put this back up on top. So yeah, as you saw, that is, get a one look. That is it. There we go. And that. So as you saw, that's a lot easier. I just put the whole thing back on. It's a lot easier now. Now that you can see. So again, you saw this. That comes up. So now I can remove this easily too while the thing's on, and specifically look at that part. So yes, again, that's communication, where the two Jedi will sit. Yoda usually sits here, Darth Sidious, and they communicate. Got the pilot chair. So I'm just showing you last looks. Okay, that's it. I know it isn't the best. I used the best camera. I guess on a computer would be the better way to look at it, but I know this iPod I'm using doesn't show full look. But yes, as you can see, it doesn't show best quality. But I'm doing my best here, but so yeah. Just go like down like this. Show you. So that is it for this review. Put this back on. You may have not saw the chair because it was dark, but yeah, that's just you can't tell, but this is a desk right here, and then the swiveling chair that he sits at. So I can get it in without anything. Just pushing it. There we go. So that is it. Tell me what you guys think about it. It's an awesome channel. Let's get down here real quick and show you specifically the thing that opens. It doesn't open that high, but you can't see. I told you, see, you cannot see anything in there. Maybe if I open up the other side, it doesn't help. Again, that's the thing that comes out. And then again, it does open on both sides, like I showed you. I think you've seen that before. It does open up on both sides. Again, you got the... Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, that I'm showing you. I'm repeatedly doing things over and over again. It just, sometimes, I think it's just doing things are addicting, like this. Yeah, on the video now I got to, because this is the longest video that we're gone. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Again, that's the box for your weapons. Alright, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. This is Lego Boy. Put this back up. 1, 2, 3, 3, 6. Show you just one more look. Signing off. Bye.